Welcome to another episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer. And today I'm joined by my special guest, Melissa Belzer. She is my ex-girlfriend, ex-fiancée, and current wife.
I like being your special guest.
It makes you feel special. You're not on the short bus.
I don't even know what that means. I like being the special guest. It's fun for me.
Well, you know, I didn't give anybody a lot of notice today on today's podcast, and which is fine because actually I was wanting to do a run of episodes with just you and I on it.
Okay.
So I was kind of okay that it was not enough notice for everybody.
Oh, cool.
Because it's like we didn't have to break our flow.
Yeah.
Because you know what would have happened is it some stuff that I forgot in one episode that I was able to go, hey, I remembered from another episode, which makes no sense in the podcast world.
Right.
I would have probably done that with a guest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That would have been hilarious.
Wouldn't have made any sense to them whatsoever, but that's how my brain works.
Right. Then we're having fun.
Yeah, because I don't know how your subconscious works, but I'll ask my subconscious a question.
Okay.
Not knowing, maybe not at that moment, remembering what the answer is. I'll be like,
okay.
Who was that pitcher from the Dodgers back in the 60s?
Background task.
And yeah, I'll set it to the background, and I'll literally tell my subconscious to work on it.
Yeah.
And then several hours later, out of the blue, I'll go, Sandy Koufax.
Yeah.
People are like, what?
What?
That was the answer to the question.
Right. And then you'll have to interject and explain. God bless you.
Oh my gosh, sorry. I hope
God
there's a lot.
Bless you.
I hope there's a lot of people out there that are God blessing me at the moment.
I did.
No,
you're covered.
No wussy little
Not
gazoon
today,
tights.
Leprechaun.
Not today, Leprechaun. Not today. Hey, if any of you want to catch a hilarious horror movie, this is probably one of the few that I would recommend. It'd be the original Leprechaun.
Hilarious?
Heck yeah, it was hilarious. The way the Leprechaun killed people was absolutely hilarious.
Is it like as hilarious as Chucky? Even though I'm not a horror movie person, but
I never saw Chucky.
I didn't either. I just saw scenes. I'm like, that seems too ridiculous to be scary.
I am all about Hallmark.
Right. I don't like scary.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Leprechaun. It had this thing to where if someone didn't bless the other person 3 times, now you were united to the Leprechaun.
Oh, so that's from that movie? Mm-hmm. I didn't actually know what that was
that's why I always say, not today, Leprechaun.
I don't think, or I just didn't remember that it was from that movie. I didn't know where you got that from. That's why I always bless
everybody.
Right. I didn't know where it originated. Now I know.
The Leprechaun movie.
Okay, so the Leprechaun movie. I like it, though. Because people look at us really weird when we say that. They're like, what?
They're standing in the distance, and somehow the Leprechaun makes the other person... the woman that he wanted that would be the bride of the Leprechaun,
right?
She sneezes.
Oh.
And if she sneezes 3 times without somebody saying, God bless you, then now...
They're married.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. So what, he would kill the people that were about to bless them? Or like...
You had to willingly... I don't remember how it all worked out, but you had to somehow it had to work out to where... They were with the other person, and that other person had to be willing to give them. Oh. Otherwise, there was some kind of curse or something. Look, it's been like 30 years since I saw it, so it's very vague what I remember. But I just remember that the guy that was standing there with the Leprechaun said, God bless you, before the 3rd one. And he was pissed because it was going to be another 1,000 years before he could get... Right, 1,000, whatever. Somebody's going to correct me in the comments.
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't remember.
Because I literally have not seen it for over 30 years, and I only remember vagaries, but I do remember that you couldn't sneeze 3 times in a row. If you sneeze the 3rd time and nobody blessed you, then that was a major problem.
Okay. And now. Deckathon. No, it's deck time.
It's deck time. It's
time.
One deck. Date deck.
Yeah.
Date deck.
All right.
A tool that sparks meaningful conversations with your special someone. From Best Self Company.
Or if you're just us, we just like to have conversation.
These are great conversations.
I think so anyway.
Starters.
Yeah.
Some questions suck.
Well, because we've been married. They're for people who don't know each other as well.
I shouldn't, maybe I'm using that wrong. I say suck, but some you're like, this would take way more thought than spur of the moment on a podcast. But that's not how we roll.
Well, but what's good though is people that listen or watch, that gets them thinking, and then they can carry on the conversation at home or comment or ask so we can read it.
So this card
Okay.
is a yellow card.
Yellow.
Yellow card is called Play It Safe. No idea, but that's what it's called.
All right.
What should we do together in the next 6 months?
Ooh. What should we do together? I don't know. We're going to. We're going to take a trip.
There you go.
We're already going to do that. That's what we should do.
Our hoity-toity selves will be going to Connecticut. Connecticut.
I said it funny.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Is it the Commonwealth of Connecticut?
I don't know.
What's it called?
Where we're going?
Yeah, doesn't the state have a longer name?
Oh, I don't know. You're asking me a question I don't know. You're gonna Google on here. You're so funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. So you can go ahead and stall.
Okay.
Connecticut.
No, this is a trip we like to make. Well, we've been making for a few. I didn't start out making the trip, and then I was able to make the trip. Now I'm really gonna be able to make the trip, which is great. I'm still behind in the bands that are gonna be there. It's a music festival. New England Rock Fest, NERF, that we're excited about, and it gets us out of our whatever, and we get to go just hang out and be Kevin and Melissa, and get to see friends, which is really cool, and sometimes we get to meet some cool bands.
It's a really cool venue.
Yeah, and this is going to be a new venue, so we don't know. It looks cool.
Well, we have Muppet seats.
That's what we're calling it.
The two old guys on the Muppets.
Yeah. Well, or if you don't know, people are
they'd be heckling from above. Well, they actually have little boxes like that only fit like 5 or 6 people.
Box seats.
Yeah, but it's just that's all it sits.
Right.
Because normally in venues they'll have a bunch of seating up in those things.
Right, but I think they're called box seats.
But anyway, the venue kind of looks like the Muppets.
It does make me think of that. It looks really. I'm excited because it's going to be a little different this year than normal. It's going to be a different hotel, different venue. It's going to be exciting. It's a little adventure.
They just say State of Connecticut. That's the name of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
But it'll be fun.
Yeah. It is the southernmost state in the New England region of the northeastern United States. I do not have any clue why I'm talking this way.
I don't know.
As of the 2020 United States Census, Connecticut was home to over 3.6 million residents, its highest decennial count ever, growing every decade since 1790. The state is bordered by Rhode Island, we've been there, to its east, Massachusetts to its north, we've been there, New York to its west, we've been there too. And Long Island Sound to its south. We've never been to Long Island.
No,
its
we haven't.
Its capital is Hartford. We've actually been to Hartford quite a few times.
Lots.
We fly in when we go to Massachusetts. We fly into Hartford. We seem to like that airport. It's not a very big airport. It's like...
No, it's great.
It's like 22...
I love it.
I think it's only like 22 terminals.
I don't know, but it's easy to get in and get through. It's just not like forever like some of the bigger, big airports where I'm like,
fun fact, there's a Jamba Juice there.
The more you know.
Yep. Jamba Juice, very important when you're doing.
We like Jamba
And
Juice.
there's a cool Lego display inside the airport.
Yes.
I dig that as well.
Yes. That's going to be our new hobby, I think.
Legos?
Yes. I want to go to the Lego store.
Okay. We bought a Lego set.
Yes.
It is the Big Bang Theory set.
Yes.
The living room set.
Yes.
In my memories today is an event from 7 years ago when I had the baseball to the face.
Oh, faceball.
Faceball.
The faceball incident is what we call it.
Faceball is... I don't know. It's honestly, it's not a bad memory anymore because there was a lot of cool things that happened out of it. We won't go into total...
I was like, this could be its own deal.
Yeah, you don't need to go into a lot of detail on it. But the memory that came up today is that it's the day after.
Okay.
The day after the event.
Yeah.
So you can talk. We can talk about it on some other podcast.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the next one. Just whenever.
Yeah.
Because this will obviously come up in conversation again.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because a lot of people ask.
So the day after, remember, I had to give somebody keys.
You did.
To their place. My face was like a horse face because of how ballooned up.
Somehow drove yourself. I'm not sure how. I didn't drive you, I don't think.
No, I drove me.
Yeah.
I refuse any kind of pain meds. I don't take pain meds at all. So I was in a lot of pain.
No, but I told you should for the first couple of days because it's important for healing though too.
No, all I took was the antibiotics.
Right, but I think it prolonged your healing. It is important for your body to not be under stress to heal better.
Oh, it likely did because you don't heal as fast when you're in pain.
No.
But my family has
I understand why you did
issues
it,
with
but that's
addiction,
why I think in the future you should go maybe a couple days if it's that level of pain, and take the lightest dose to manage it because it just
energy
I
drinks.
think it
Rainbow Unicorn.
I think it prolonged your healing, but
it definitely is a very likely possibility because I was out of work for 30 days.
Yeah,
I lost quite
a lot of money.
clients.
A lot of money. And clients.
Yeah, I had clients that I was working that I lost.
It was weird.
Yeah, they just did.
Like, it didn't make sense. It's not like you had a bad rapport.
Yeah, but Kevin of 7 years ago is different Kevin of today, too.
But even still, I knowing the whole, none of them had any reason to just disappear. So, I don't know, whatever.
It all worked itself out somehow.
Yeah,
the good news is that when it happened, I had a bunch of deals in escrow, so it didn't really affect us financially at the moment.
As hard. Later, it dominoed.
Well, because it was kind of funny because it didn't affect us right then.
Right.
We still paid for our cruise, which was a few months later.
That was so good.
Still paid for that, which was, it was one of those where you kind of have to go on it. Mm-hmm. And that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying that we had to go on it because it was a whole family thing, like extended family. It wasn't just us where we could just go, we delay it kind of thing or anything like that. And since we were going to be out there boating out in New York, we made a whole deal of it, add a whole another week
4
onto
days.
it. Yeah,
yeah, before and after, yeah.
But yeah, I had to give keys on it. So that popped up. I posted on Facebook today if anybody wants to see it. But anyway, I posted the photo of the house and all that on Facebook because it was 7 years ago when that happened. So that was good times.
Yeah.
But anyway, to go back to the Legos, 7 years ago, we bought the Big Bang Legos.
Oh, did we?
In New York. Now, it would have been a couple months from now.
I didn't remember that we bought it in New York.
Almost 7 years ago.
Okay.
We still haven't put it together.
I know. We're talking about doing that this summer now.
Yeah.
Because I've got now a flower bouquet set to put together. I put my BTS set together. Thank you, Karen.
Yeah, so... which they are currently military, right?
Yeah, they're having to do their military...
Did you know?
I don't know all things BTS. She knows way more than I do.
Right. But they have to do the military service. It's required in South Korea.
Boy, we're just
have to
topic today. It's so
It's
good.
all right. But no, it's a quick one.
Okay.
They are required to do the military service being South Korean citizens.
I think it's by a certain age.
Yes, and they're at the age where they have no choice. They
a
have
couple
to do
of them
it now.
are they have to do it. Yeah.
So they're all just going to do it.
Sounds that way.
It is costing their economy, one band not able to be out there, it is costing their economy over $1 billion a year.
Isn't that crazy? They couldn't come up with an alternate service for them? It's like they have performers for the military for us and stuff too. You'd think they could
This
do
is not
something
unknown,
like that.
though. Elvis did it here.
No, yeah, it's just... That's what I mean. I don't know why they didn't come up with some alternate, knowing that their economy was going to take that kind of a hit.
No exceptions. And I have to actually applaud the country
I'm not
going
opposed.
that, no, we don't make exceptions.
I'm just actually surprised knowing that number.
I think people thought that they would make an exception.
I think we all did. We had the discussion, like, for sure, because of their economy. They don't.
Nope.
That's it.
Nope.
This is the rule, and that's what you have to do.
They're big there. They're big all over the world.
Yeah.
But if it works out like Elvis did, then they'll end up... You'll have 2 years without them. There'll be even more. I think
it's I think it's 18 months. I thought it was. We both. I think I was talking about with Karen.
Years.
That's what we thought. I think she looked it up. It's 8. I think we just found out it was 18 months. So I was like, oh, well, that's not so bad.
The more you know.
I know. I don't. I have confirmation on that information, but I think she looked it up and she's like, I think it's 18 months.
We're going to wrap it up here. I have no idea what I'm going to title this episode. I'm going to have to re-listen to it again before I post it.
Did we answer the date? What was the date of that question?
Yeah, we answered it.
Okay. It just seemed like we talked about 5 things and I lost track already.
No. Oh, here, I'll...
Just a refresher, just because I already forgot.
All right, fine.
6 months. Something to do in the next 6 months. Okay.
Yeah.
I just briefly forgot.
What should we do together in the next 6 months? And, well, we're traveling, so... Which it's been a while.
Yeah.
So it's kind of... I say been a while. We went somewhere last year.
Well, it's still a while. I like it when we get to go hang out. That's
there you go.
It's my favorite.
That's a wrap. Okay. So, like, share, review, feedback, all that fun stuff. You know what to do by now.
Do it.
You all have been helping the show grow so tremendously. We really appreciate it. Also, you want some cool swag, including the new foam trucker hat. dadsruleswag.com. Until next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.